Passing the storage area, continue northbound, left westbound, Amsel Boulevard. Passing the Crystal Hotel.
For secondary. All right, northbound Alta.
Turning on correction control.
Affirm. For left westbound Vespucci. Right northbound
Let me
Peaceful.
post on Discord.
Cross San Andreas to Los Lagunas northbound.
What was that?
I don't know, someone was screaming. At eastbound occupation.
50 to 50. Still mobile.
All right, southbound Alta Street.
Morning, chat.
Left eastbound Vespucci. Right, southbound Elgin. Left, he won't fit through there.
Don't know he could
Until they get his plate when he drives away.
Stuck
This
between
goes
me
out.
and Fleeca.
Just
Sorry.
running east towards the ramp that
something.
leads up to the pavilion. On foot,
up towards the
running
jugular.
west of the stairs.
Head check.
He's heavy on the road,
call?
radio, and the phone.
Whenever I have a doctor's appointment, I always
We'll go up.
fast in the morning. In case I have to
Keep
do
going,
blood work
brother.
after.
West towards the western entrance to the car park. Tackling him down the stairs.
I got your lethal. He's jumping into
One
the car
moment.
park behind the Fleeco. He's now running southbound towards Adam's Apple.
It's you, Adams. Adams out of again.
You got him, Andy. He's running westbound Adams Apple. He's crossing over the road near.
Another unit to this call on
All right.
Vinewood, please.
Oh, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Your husband doesn't know you're a lieutenant yet.
Houston, you're good.
It's complicated.
I know. I
I
broke
was-
the news to
We
him.
got
I
a
didn't. I
one
didn't mean
call
to.
that people were robbing stuff in electronics
I do need to
store.
talk to you about. How long are you around for?
Crazy
A
vehicle
while.
coming back to Rush Patel.
I just
got on
Is
duty.
now behind the wall.
About this whole raid thing.
Okay.
Can you give me like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll just jump in your car.
All right. I'll be outside in a couple minutes.
I just gotta piss real quick.
Okay. Well, immediately jumping into stuff. Hmm. Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be? Hmm. 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 Change the local weather for yourself? I don't even know if I could, even if I wanted to. I don't see anything. The thing is, I don't know if it's raining for anybody else. Can someone check someone else's stream who's in Los Santos? Because every time I spawn and it's raining, it's almost always wrong. But this could be legit. I mean, I'm driving up north no matter what at this point. It's kind of just like such a reoccurring theme that it's necessary to... I'm driving up north and I'm gonna come back and pick him up. I hope the weather changes. Wow. Ask and you shall receive. With how much it desyncs, I'm gonna be real. The like dynamic weather changing between areas, I'd sacrifice that for it to all be consistent. Sorry, I had to drive up north. It was raining.
Oh yeah, that's classic rain, you know.
Yeah, and you were inside, so I figured I'll rush up north and then come right back down.
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
the
get straight
smog.
to the... Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Smog. Okay, I love that everybody's using smog as whatever. Were you a part of this raid? Do you know anything about this shit?
I was not part of the raid, no.
Okay. All right. Do you deal with the ADMC if the ADMC talked to you?
I was present for a conversation with Shang. Cora was there as well. When Brian had gone down to Milton's mods to I guess look at the damage, but it wasn't like a super in-depth thing. But that was after the whole raid stuff had occurred.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Miller and Knight had a conversation. Knight got heated. I don't want to say Miller was being difficult. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what fucking happened in the raid. From my understanding, Miller was told not to fuck with a car. Miller saying that he was never told that. The car was fucked with, obviously, and now we're kind of like in this situation where we're being sued. I talked to the 3 people. I've talked to Maxwell, Opal, Miller. They're saying the car wasn't fucked with. Well, I shouldn't say they're not saying the car wasn't fucked with. They're saying it was fucked with out of necessity, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know what kind of cars they were. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the courts give a fuck about sentimental value. As terrible as that sounds, if you shoot someone's dog and a dog is just deemed property, you're going to be paying to purchase a new dog. Nothing more, nothing less. In terms of the lawsuit, if the lawsuit's unavoidable, like 2 vehicles, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one, and bless the hearts of the judges who have to determine that. But again, I don't think courts care about sentimental value. I don't think there isn't typically, in at least from what I have historically seen, I don't know that value is added on the basis of sentimental value. Again, as fucked up as that sounds, I don't know that it's happened before. I'd be surprised, but I mean, listen, so here's what happened. 2 days ago at the Shift 3 meeting, I walked in like 5 minutes late, and Brian was discussing things about what had occurred, or not what had occurred, but to be careful because of what had occurred. So I missed out on the what occurred part. He then sort of pulled command aside to elaborate further, specifically not naming anyone, but like it was very much so worded that something was done with bad intent, based upon, I'm assuming, what was explained to him from ADMC. And this wasn't like an ignorance thing where someone didn't know. It was very much so painted that the person did know. And I flat out said, like, with the context provided, if we went out of our way and sort of mocked someone's like memorial and absolutely destroyed it, which is how it was explained, there aren't many things I would fire someone over, but that would be one of them. Like mocking the memorial of dead individuals also involved in with an active gang. However, what ended up happening was in that so Octo was also there. He eventually walked out because he didn't feel it necessary to be present for that. But Davenport walked in, Opal walked in, and when Opal walked in, things got like very quiet for a moment. But then the conversation picked back up, and Opal was present. So then Knight kept asking Opal questions, and it was kind of awkward because. And I kind of had to cut the conversation short because Brian kept harping on the like, it's a sledgehammer. What do you expect? And then Opal was saying the way it was explained to Opal and likely explained to Miller was things aren't necessarily being destroyed; they're just being moved out of the way. So there's very much so a big disconnect on that front. But additionally, I specifically asked the question because I wanted it to be clear. Like, I can't remember if I was. No, I specifically asked Knight, I believe. Like, was this done with malice? Because that's the big determining factor for me. I'm pretty sure he said yes. Because if this was done on the basis of negligence, ignorance, just not knowing, understandable. That's not something that I think anyone should be fired over. But if someone went out of their way to intentionally taunt a gang by destroying the memorial of dead people, fuck that. I will never be able to stand with that. Here's the thing. Though Knight intentionally did not name drop, despite me asking, I was like, who are we talking about? Is this like, are we talking about like a Carmine here who's like, you know, was problematic? Like, or are we talking about someone who typically isn't, you know, a sort of problem child, if you will? He didn't name drop at all. However, Opal did unintentionally, I believe, when she was explaining, because she was present for the actual thing and Knight had clarifying questions as to who swung the hammer. I believe she was the one who said it was Lucas and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think the thing where we're stuck at least for me, so Miller and Knight talked yesterday. It was very heated. Knight got very heated. Miller did seem to be holding back. I don't know. Miller seemed like he was holding back answers, which, like, I'm not going to deny that, but Knight came very aggressive. Started calling him names, and I'm just like, okay, this is fucking,
I mean,
like,
anyone is going to shut down if they're being asked questions in a very like accusatory way.
Manner. Yes, exactly.
Like, because it's no longer we're coworkers with a common goal. It's you versus me. If it's being done in a way in where the picture is being painted that they've done wrong.
Exactly, which I think has to be taken into account. The thing I don't fucking know. I don't know how we get to the bottom of this, but I think
We're not gonna talk about it.
I think Knight told me that Miller was told not to fuck with the cars, that they would move with the cars. Miller saying that didn't happen.
Okay, so here's the thing. People can say things all they want. I've had people tell me something directly to my face while I'm simultaneously trying to have a conversation with someone else. I don't know when they are claiming that they told him, but like, was it in a large setting? Were they screaming this outside, like, as the raid was happening? Who the fuck knows? But if Miller is, here's the reality. Especially when it comes to PD, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think anyone has bad intentions, or at least I think an overwhelming majority of people don't. And Miller isn't one of those people who I would ever assume to be as problematic. I think he's deserving of the benefit of the doubt. If he's saying he didn't, how are we going to disprove that? Like, why aren't we going to believe him? Like, does he even have a horse in this race regarding hatred towards ADMC?
I don't know, but I don't think so. But Knight is on this fucking hate train, and he's convinced he did, which also raises doubt. And I mean, I don't even fucking, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I've actually brought it to Dark. I was like, look, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I need you to look into this. I need an unbiased opinion.
What'd he say?
He said he'd start to look into it. I think that ADMC kind of is. So then now there's increased aggression with them, obviously for obvious reasons. But
yeah,
it's like, fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
So the thing is, it's kind of odd because a few days prior, Lucas did tell me. I'll say Miller, so there's no confusion. Miller told me that he was writing warrants for. I'm whispering. You can hear me, right?
Yep.
All right. He was writing warrants for ADMC, and the context here is that I was down at the ADMC block because they always have box trucks blocking the alleyways, which bothers the fuck out of me. But I didn't know that they also had signs that pretty much said that they would shoot cops. So
I call those initiation signs, by the way.
So I go there. I called up Mr. Travis. I had one of the vehicles towed. Then
Yeah,
Mr.
I was
Travis
down
said,
there.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I was down
So
there for it.
so that all got sorted. And Miller took, if I recall correctly, Miller took photos of the signs, or if it wasn't that, it was a day prior. I don't know. Something happened where Miller also took photos, except one day the sign said cops will be shot. The next day it said
Cops
they
will
would
be
be murked. Yes. But Miller told me that he wanted to document the signs, or if that I saw those signs to take photos, so that it could further his search warrant or something to that extent. I forget the exact context, but that was like the general gist of it. So I was like, okay, no big deal. We didn't really get too much into detail regarding like the actual search warrant. There may have been like an implication that it was just on the basis of being in possession of weapons or something, but I'm not confident on that. But that was kind of it. Actually, there was one additional thing where it was the day Davenport was shot. King called someone advertising ADMC and asked about the signs. So this all sort of happened in a short period of time. I forget who it was. It was a lady, and she owns a two-door muscle vehicle. And the reason I have that context is we went to a 37 off of Abe Milton Parkway.
Was it Ailey Knox?
I'm not certain.
Okay.
That doesn't sound familiar, but uncertain. And upon arrival, the person who King called, who pretty much reiterated that, like, if police go there, they're gonna get shot. Her vehicle was there. So, on that basis, I'm now assuming they're armed. I'm assuming they still fucking hate us. I don't think anything's changed in the last 10 minutes. So, I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I called for PBS on the vehicle. It was occupied twice. It was a guy and the lady. They eventually crashed out. I want to say it was by, you know, the laundromat off of South Milton, the one that people never go to.
Yeah.
The car crashed out somewhere around there. They then ran to the property north of the jewelry store that people do the bank truck at. And the thing is, the guy had a weapon in hand, but he also had an HVAC in his hand. And Davenport was like, put the weapon away. He's like, I don't have a weapon. Bitch, I ain't never hearing that as an excuse fucking again. I will fucking blast you. And you can complain to somebody fucking else, because that bitch ran into the property, turned around, and shot Davenport. And then in the separate foot pursuit with the lady, she starts blasting. She gets shot down. We all then push. The fucker had a shotgun. He had a shotgun. We pushed into a shotgun in that building. Anyways, we got him. But then they were questioning the aggression. Now, to be clear, it was just like pitting and bullying the car. But like, listen, I hate to break it to you. If I know you're armed and I know you hate the PD, I'm sorry, but things are probably going to be more aggressive than usual. If you have proven time and time again that in any encounter with the police, you are going to start shooting, if completely out of the PD's control, a pursuit goes to their block and they're going to start shooting, again, the level of leniency provided is going to be reeled in, at least by me. I can't speak on behalf of anyone else, but that's how I'm going to operate, without question. Yeah, that's kind of where everything for me ended until that shift 3 meeting where Knight was discussing stuff. But the picture being painted was very much so malicious intent and not just negligence. And I asked multiple times regarding malice. Like I would stop him as he was, and I was like, with malice, and I can't remember if it was like a definitive yes but like I was only asking to sort of better understand the situation and not just like assume everything was being explained with malice. And that's sort of the only involvement I've had up until the other shift 3 meeting where not the other shift 3 meeting, but the shift 3 meeting where shit was just being explained.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, I will say, I don't know if Knight in this situation is just a little too involved. In the sense that he obviously had I guess relations with I don't know if it was Jesse or just TJ. TJ was a cop, so TJ is in my opinion a definitive yes, but I don't know if that's what is making him so passionate about the situation. But yeah, I genuinely I don't know.
It feels like it. It feels like it. I mean, that definitely is a factor. I think for me, it's like I don't want to say Miller could do no wrong in my eyes, but I've definitely kind of like from the beginning, when I first got ass chief, I only had support from a few people. In shift 1, one of them being Miller, one of them being Maxwell. So I always had a soft spot for them. I don't necessarily want the wrong thing to happen, but I think I'm very biased in this situation. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it. Again, I think the truth lays somewhere in the middle. I think Knight is in a similar situation that I'm in with Miller, but obviously, you know, his colleague, who it seems like anytime he brings him up, he speaks very highly of, is dead. That memorial that the ADMC had for him was desecrated, whether it was intentionally, whether it was done with malice by procedure. I don't think that matters. I think that's kind of I don't know. It's fucking with Knight.
No, I think that matters. I think that matters heavily. The thing is, like, when it was being explained at Milton's Mods by Shang and Cora was present, like they were making it clear that it was communicated to them by Finley, but Finley was not present for this conversation, to be clear. So again, we're playing telephone here. That they offered to move the vehicles. Except what doesn't make sense to me is that...
Wait, say that again.
I believe it was Shang had mentioned that they had, or Finn offered to move the vehicles. The thing is, what doesn't make sense to me is, number one, I don't know the timing of this. So what I'm saying is an assumption. But if that is the case, where are they positioned in comparison to this property? Where, listen, if we're raiding something, no one is typically in it. We don't bring the person inside anymore like we used to many years ago. Like, especially if it's a situation where we don't even have someone in custody. I don't know if he was in custody, to be clear, but like, we normally just execute the raid, and I was told that ADMC was being compliant and not interfering with the raid. How would this stuff have been communicated to Miller? Because if Miller's inside, unless it was communicated beforehand, but if Miller's inside, there's no way they're communicating with him. Like, that doesn't add up to me. Additionally, when in raids, whoever's executing the raid is typically alongside other people. How is it that none of this was heard by anyone else? At least it wasn't explained to me that it was heard by anyone else.
The great, what would this be? The Great Memorial Debacle.
Now, what I'm about to say, I want you to know, I want no one else to fucking hear this, okay?
Okay.
Hypothetically, if ADMC was in they're back up against a wall, you know, and they feel that they could not I don't want to say compete, but they could not sort out this situation without help of others. And it was also explained that well, actually, I'll explain that portion later. But McQuillan is obviously helping because McQuillan is angry, and McQuillan is part of the Hounds, right? Which is the group that broke off from ADMC. What if this was all a means of like them blowing this out of proportion, them being the ones who actually destroyed stuff, putting the blame on the police department to have a common enemy with people who broke off from the ADMC as a means of like attempting to get those people back?
Listen, I brought that up yesterday. I said, what if they're doing this just to fucking, what if they destroyed it and fucking are putting it on the cops? You were, yes,
I don't want to be that guy, but if we're taking a look at all options here, I think the more likely is that Miller didn't do anything with malice. Like, could it have been done in poor taste? Possibly. But listen, Lucas can be a dumbass at times, maybe. And even then, that's a bit of a stretch. You know, listen, I have my friendly bantery stuff with Osvaldo. You know, Knight asked me, have you ever used a sledgehammer? And I jokingly said, although it was real, yeah, against Osvaldo. But again, a joke nonetheless. But like, I wouldn't use that as ammo to be like, problem child, you know? Like, I don't think Miller has ever... I mean, I guess there was the stuff regarding... It was Miller and Den with the Class 2 stuff way back when. And while maybe dumb, again, it's not like there was malice behind it. I feel like malice plays a big role into whether or not we're going to absolutely shaft someone in the PD.
Yeah.
If not, I feel like there's teachable moments. And while, yes, the other side is kind of on the shit end of the stick if what they're claiming happened actually happened, it's like, it's not fucking ideal, but again, it's not like he went in there like, I'm going to fuck up their memorials as a fuck you to get back at them.
Right.
That's my thoughts. I think that sort of concludes everything. There was something else. There was a situation that happened in Shift 3 that I don't have much context for, but Davenport explained to me, where ADMC shot down Shift 3 and then moved all the bodies and attempted to blow up a Buffalo with all the other cars, but the Buffalo was the only...
Was that a few days ago?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that.
But again, I wasn't present for that. But like, the crazy thing is, I'm also under the assumption that they weren't targeting Shift 3 cops, specific to the raid thing. Now, they might be targeting Shift 3 cops because that original situation where they went to that house north of the jewelry store, that happened in Shift 3. I was present for that. But, I don't know if they're targeting Shift 3. They sort of chased me, maybe to try to identify who I was, but then they gave up, and then the only person throughout that shift that they shot was someone who said they were Shift 2. They specifically asked, what shift are you in, and were you present for the raid or something? And I guess as soon as they said Shift 2, it got shot. This was the night of Brian mentioning that ADMC is going to be very aggressive. I wonder what's in this box.
Yeah, what's in that box right there?
Auto supplies? Ugh. Auto supplies. Map.
Oh, I had to. I was trying to explain to your husband how to use the hammer.
What?
I took it to your place down on the south side. I might have done a little bit of damage down there.
You better hope it doesn't catch fire, because I'm gonna blame you and talk about all the sentimental value that my barrio home has. And then you're fucked.
I think we're gonna call this investigation Hammergate.
Did you say Hammergate?
Yeah. I came up with that, not King, by the way. Just if anyone asks, okay?
Well, I also feel like there's a big looming, like, what directive from high command did we actually get regarding these? Because based upon what Opal said, it's far different than Brian's understanding. And Opal did make it a point to mention, like, if it was explained, if it was explained to Lucas like it was explained to me, which is highly likely, like, he wasn't destroying nothing, he was moving stuff out the way. So that's that's a rough one. Ain't gonna lie. But plays into intent for sure. And intent matters. In my opinion.
You are not wrong. Yeah, okay. Well, that's I mean, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about. The hard well, I guess it's not all I want to talk about. We can keep talking about it. The hard thing, how do you fucking here's the thing where I'm stuck at is, and you brought it up, cars were offered to be moved. Now legally you're absolutely right. Like, the court doesn't give a fuck about feelings. If someone's in that place and they're using it for illegal activities, like fuck it, we're gonna come in and tear that motherfucker apart.
Yep.
But if they were told, like, hey, these cars are very important, this is a memorial, blah blah blah, and then they go in there and officers are just like, yo, fuck this memorial, and break it down, that's
fucked up.
That's
where,
the problem.
That's
where I think the line needs to be drawn.
Yeah, 100%. But the thing is, well, number one, we'll never know unless we specifically ask Miller, which I'm sure has already been asked. But, like,
I haven't asked him specific. Well,
there's no way if Knight had a meeting with him, he didn't ask.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I was there. I'm scared. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. I don't know if malice is the right word. I don't know if people were fucking around. I don't know if he was told.
Well, again, here's the thing. When I was with Knight and it was being explained by Shang, this is a third party to the situation. We are playing a game of telephone. I think it'd be productive, though probably dangerous, to have Miller and Finn in a room, so that you could. The thing is, when they're not speaking to each other, it's difficult to gauge, like, because there's so much downtime between responses that it's difficult to gauge if someone is, like, lying or, like, genuinely taken aback by something, you know? Like, seeing someone's reaction to, did you not hear me when I said whatever? I don't know. It's difficult to not have that conversation in person is the problem. But I also, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Finn or anyone in ADMC wants to see Miller. I think they'll take that as an opportunity to fucking bomb him.
Radio check.
And two. Hmm.
Watch where you're going, Poindexter.
Okay, well, you're not gonna
Pull
do
it the
shit.
fuck over.
You're not
Pull
gonna
it the
do
fuck
shit.
over.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pull it over. You're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, I am.
And now I need you to flip a Yui and pull off to the right side of the road. And then stay there with the engine off.
Oh, I got some laxatives. You want to get some laxatives?
No, no, no. He probably already shits himself enough.
Okay.
What?
Hey.
Fuck, I don't
But
have
we're on the
any
wrong side of the
food. You have any
road.
food?
You said
Yeah.
do a U-turn and go to the right side of the road, and this was the right side of the road at the time you told me.
There you
Well,
go.
no, he said do a U-turn and go to not.
No,
No,
flip a
I did
Yui,
exactly what he
then
said.
no, flip a Yui, then right side of the road. Which it doesn't matter
which
how
was
you
which
did
was
that.
then.
No, if you flipped a Yui, you would have been in that same side. And even if that wasn't the case, if you flipped a Yui, how are we on the right side of the road right now?
You told me to go to the right side of the road.
No. Flip a Yui and go to the right side of the road. We are on the left.
Well, maybe he's from the UK or something.
Well, listen. Oh my gosh.
It really is. It really is. He really is an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm doing what you're telling me to do.
I think the craziest part is there's no U-turn sign right here.
You told me to. That's entrapment if you arrest me for that.
How do you know what entrapment is?
Because
What do
it's
you-
obvious.
You don't. Okay, that's just fucking weird.
Idiot. I need you to turn the vehicle around. Yep, right there. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, hold. Okay, I just want you to pull it forward the tiniest bit. A little more. A little more. A little more.
I'm gonna stay in the car so I don't get shot.
A little more. A little more. Oh,
Perfect.
right there. Right there.
That's good.
Engine off. Gotta go. You're free to go.
Oh, come on, man.
Wait,
Oh, behind us? No?
wait, was it behind?
No. Keep going. Sorry. I just saw a car fleeing. I got very excited. Sudden kill.
Going on scene.
Two individuals with their hands up right now. Multiple individuals down, class 2s.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
what the hell's going on?
We were ravaged.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna be placing you in cuffs for the time being.
Next, besties next.
There we go. Hello, are you with me?
You have any outstanding?
man?
Oh
I
my-
have no idea. I just got here and there was a bunch
Hold
of
on.
people shooting.
You stay there.
Who's the affiliation?
Hello?
Got an individual with a Hydra mask here.
Okay, I'm gonna be placing you in cuffs for the time being, okay? I'm gonna get you moved over onto the sidewalk. I don't want you flattened like a pancake.
Okay.
You're handsome.
Here we are.
What's your name? Leon, I'm having difficulties breathing right now, Leon. Don't you please help me?
Oh,
What could I do for you?
Leon.
okay.
I just thought you.
All right, let's check the little bushes and like general grassy area. Make sure no one's hiding.
The alpha on this channel?
A firm. It's looking as if it's code 4. Not calling it yet. There's a lot of areas people can hide here.
Who did Jimbo piss off?
It's looking like Hydra, alongside. It was tow people on scene. Potentially Hydra.
I defended myself.
How amazed I'm not dead. I'm amazed I'm not dead.
All right, I'm not seeing anyone here. The last thing I'm going to do is clear the second floor to the structure to our south. If there's no one there, I'm content with calling this code 4.
I'm on the here now. I'm clearing it.
Hey, firm.
I haven't seen anyone yet, but let me go all the way to the top.
EMS from PD?
EMS send.
I'm content with calling this code 4.
Charlie 1376.
Hey, firm. We're going to have 2 13 alphas alongside 3 47s.
Affirm.
Okay.
Charlie 1323.
The 3 stooges are down behind me.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, listen, I'm going to be GSR testing you here, okay?
Oh, I'm positive.
You're positive?
Oh yeah, he shot at me. I defended myself.
I'm glad you're a positive person.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
That it does. Here we are.
A firearm may be illegal, but it was
Alright.
self-defense.
I'm not seeing anything. I wasn't able to cover every nook and cranny.
It doesn't, unfortunately.
I'd be like that sometimes.
Alright, I am going to frisk you.
Oh,
Here
you
we
gonna find something?
are. That is a large bulge.
You are with right now is the one that I saw
It's
shoot at
definitely a gun.
officers. I don't
Take a look.
know about any of the rest of them.
Oh, that's illegal.
Yeah, but like how illegal?
Something, so I'm gonna give you a pat down, okay?
Oh,
that's him. Oh no.
It's war loadout illegal.
Ah, fuck it, it'll be alright.
Alright, so at the scene at Legion, what are we going to do? Just keep everybody cuffed so we can get medical for the officers to give us a rundown?
Yeah, I'm
Just took a
Definitely.
statement. Just took a statement from
Sit tight.
Kyle as well.
My individual has like a war loadout. Those other individuals need to be GSR tested, frisked, and if their weapons illegal, also placed under arrest.
I was gonna say same as well. The individual in the pink hoodie has a whole loadout too.
Yeah, the individual in the feet definitely shot cops. That's the one that I saw and shot down.
Which one was that?
On the pink hoodie is by Remy right now.
A firm.
I mean, does every
seemed
one
like
of,
a cheating
I have
type. That's all
Kyle.
I'm gonna say.
If he does get arrested,
Oh,
I guess I'm not a
The only
AO
thing I cheat on is my
specifically
diet.
yet, but does everyone on the ground have an AO?
I'll take the one
Keep
with
on
the pink
talking to me
hoodie.
like that and you'll see what's gonna
'Cause that's
happen.
the one I have the most
I'll
What's
sit on
gonna
you.
happen? Ooh,
There we are.
you
Honey,
stinky,
you
smelly
don't-
bitch.
I'm taking the one with the pink and white shirt with white like short
I'm gonna
shorts.
change that.
It's Courtney.
No idea what happened. All I know is that bullets were fired.
Copy,
I
copy.
don't
Do we have
believe-
anybody taking a
Looks
shirt?
like
This guy?
you took a little.
I was gonna say I don't believe
Houston
anyone.
got shot.
So GSR or anything to
Today's
shut the
gonna be
smell
a
yet?
good day.
I'm sorry about this.
I
Ooh, you better hope you
I
don't
just
go
had
to
the
jail,
possession to the
bitch.
pink hoodie.
Mr. Travis, is there a
Oh, you have
reason?
possession of the pink. Wait.
Is there a reason your vehicle's or the tow truck's illegally parked?
My emergencies were on. I was in the middle of a tow. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, two things.
He's in the middle of pointing a gun at me.
There's no emergency lights
I'm
on
just gonna
those.
GSR you, okay?
Haven't we gone over
my
this?
My lights were on. You got me.
Well, what vehicle are you trying to tow?
The plan was to go after Liam Law's bitch ass car, but now we're here. Now we're here.
You're lined up by the cop.
Hey, Rhodes, I had
Wait, you think
back
I was
to
gonna
MRPD
tow
to grab food. I'll pick
Jimbo's
up with you in
car
a
after
second.
he put his
We're about to
rifle
pass out.
away from me?
Wait, I put a kebab in my glove box. Apologies. Did we get someone to GSR test or test and frisk the shirtless one?
Yeah, Remy's got him.
Hey, firm.
Take the car real quick. Black 60. We're gonna get you loaded up. and
Oh my,
ready to go as soon as we-
it's Chaz.
All right.
I hate.
You can tell from the shoes and the goggles.
Self-defense.
Okay, all right.
And then the cop shot Cody, so that was also
We're gonna
self-defense.
drop the cop.
Oh my
Snitch on this
gosh.
guy right now. I'll snitch on him.
Okay, well let's hold for now. Okay,
Hey,
let's
you
make sure
guys-
y'all get medically treated.
Yeah, let's be smart here. Keep your mouth shut, guys. You need a lawyer, right, guys? Right.
Hell nah. I'm telling them all about you.
What you gonna say? Your Honor, Your Honor. He
Over
no
me.
boss
Has
me, Your
this
Honor.
patient been responsive?
Yeah,
at all?
maybe.
No.
New case law, no balls case law. If you no ball
Check and
somebody,
see
you
if
reap
I
the
can find
consequence.
a pulse or-
Honestly, I think that's valid.
Wait, what consequences?
If
I'm
you no
still
ball someone, the
alive.
person saying no
I'm
balls is the
still
one
alive.
who gets
They
the
didn't get me.
consequence.
They didn't get my
I
ass.
like that. I like that actually. Yeah. Lock this motherfucker up forever.
Okay, I'm going to assume what happened here.
Every fucking
Based
time in
on
this
what you
country.
just said, Mr. Travis, I'm thinking you no balls them into doing something towards PD because you just fucking hate your life.
That's
You miserable
that's a
piece
half-
of shit.
That is a
Sorry,
half
with me.
truth. That is a half truth.
Are you talking to my husband like that?
Well, who the fuck was talking to
I'm
you?
gonna go ahead and get those.
Oh,
all
you're moody.
ranked up.
Moody?
On a scale of 1 to
Yeah, you're
10,
fucking
the
moody.
worst pain you could think of, how bad's it
If
hurt?
you say so.
Shot.
Are you talking to me?
Alright, go ahead and get started on IV. Small cup, 3, 2, 1.
Is that
Gonna get some fluids,
Hi, your
painkillers
wife
in there.
keeps
Try and get
hitting
that
on
6 down to like a 2.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, your wife keeps hitting on me, Kyle.
I'm just gonna get a little more.
She was struggling
pressure
to breathe, but I'm gonna be real. I'd
on
rather
this
uncuff
one right
Mr. Travis here
and
to
we will
perform
get you to the
CPR
hospital
because
as
it
soon as
won't
we
be
can,
me.
sir.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Look, he's got nothing to say now. His wife's hitting on him in front of him. He's embarrassed.
Oh, so you're the better option is what's
Mr.
happening?
Travis,
Well,
do you
obviously.
need any medical assistance?
Look at him. He's I don't know. I think he might have got hit in the head. He's just gone silent all of a sudden.
Okay,
Probably
let
look
me
him over anyway.
yeah,
if
go
he's
ahead and
fine.
check him over.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't share, so you know, wouldn't work out.
How are you taking?
Alright, sorry. Looks like we've got a bit of a
alive.
lump here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some ice packs on it for you. You
You got lumpy, Kyle?
you feeling any sharp or stabbing pains or having any issues when you're trying to breathe?
I don't like how some of these people be talking to my lady.
She's
That-
hitting on me. Dude.
I understand, sir. That can be very upsetting.
You hit on my lady. God knows what I throw.
I didn't hit on your lady. She hit on me.
Hey. You watch your lefts and rights, Cassidy.
I didn't do anything, Kyle.
Hey, watch your back and right
Immediately upon Cassidy's arrival, your wife was talking about how she was struggling to breathe.
It's because you got shot. It's got nothing to do with him taking the air out the room.
All right. You leave
He
those
forgot
ice
your
packs
name.
Yeah,
on
he
there for like
definitely
5
didn't do
minutes.
that,
they,
babe.
they should help with that pain you're feeling, sir.
Mr.
Thank
Travis,
you.
respectfully, we're outside. I don't think anyone could take that much air out of the room.
All right. You able to come back
Were you
up?
struggling to breathe?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything all packed up on a scale of 1 to 10. Standing on his head. Can be more
Oh, I didn't
specific
feel it.
how bad
I can't feel my feet.
Hey, Rose.
Hey.
Feel your feet. Your ankles.
I'm good. How are you?
Maybe that's why.
Good.
Something like that.
That's good to hear.
I thought I was just, you know,
Fighting off
gaining
the
a little
haters.
extra weight.
Hey, it be what it be.
Exactly.
There's always gonna be someone who hates you.
Exactly. You're doing something right.
Honestly,
You know it.
I mean, most times that's valid. Sometimes it's used as like a cop-out excuse, but most times it's valid.
Yeah, true. As long as you know deep down if you've done something wrong, though.
Yeah, exactly.
My God, he's unconquered.
What's up, Mill Dog?
Hey, Cassie.
Was it good?
Yeah. You good?
All right.
Love that, love that.
Sweet cheeks.
Hey, can I get a hot dog?
Yeah, honey, what is
Cassidy, let me get a hot dog.
All right.
Are you
I'm gonna
okay?
start
Yeah.
getting everybody loaded up in the ambulance.
Just give me a hot dog. Please.
If you want to get him in
I don't
first.
got any dogs for you, dude.
All right.
Well, be cool, man.
Yeah, get these two in
Are you
first,
hungry?
They'll be the,
Oh, it's
For a
the
hot
moody
dog.
one standing next to me.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Honey, I hate to break it to you, but you're not my type.
Oh, no, I don't want you, honey.
Oh, no,
I
it
do.
wouldn't matter if you did.
No,
I'm
I
drawing
got-
the line in the sand, just like there's one in the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but it's nice to know that you think that you're attractive or whatever. You ain't know me.
Maxwell, can you tell him I'm innocent?
Courtney's innocent.
Okay. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and honey, I think you need to be wearing prescription glasses.
You know what? Just because I have glaucoma, we're far past that action. I can't get glasses, okay? So I think you're being a bit insensitive, first of all. Second of all,
It'd be insensitive if I fucking knew, but I didn't.
well, you know what? You should know. You should
Why?
fucking know. You're
Why
looking
should
in
I
my
know?
Eyes. They're a bit cloudy, aren't they?
I didn't want to assume anything.
You're just fucking dance.
But you know what? I am going to assume something. Karen, is that your name?
My name is not Karen. It's a Missy, motherfucker.
Well, it might as well be Karen.
You're just fucking jealous. You're
Of
jealous that you
what?
can't
What is there to
all
be
me,
jealous
all
of?
woman.
What is there to be jealous of?
I'm 210
until
pounds
got plenty of stuff to do out of each
woman.
right now. This is great.
I don't. Sorry, I didn't
See the 911 call from them too?
Honey, I hate to break it. Did you meet 210 pounds? Never mind.
What are you saying there?
I did.
Okay.
I don't need the gang to be in prison.
Booker, we have some more units assisting at the hospital, and the
Hey,
two of
firm.
us have come, and we just still have the 3 in the Empire.
Hey, from
Excellent.
390
Sorry, it's
76.
not
We'll need at least each AO for the downed individuals, alongside at least one additional.
You want me to help you process somebody, Rhodes?
I think everyone has one of the 95s. The only ones we're uncertain of until the officers receive medical is the tow-related people.
We just got them still at Legion Square until we get confirmation whether or not we're cutting them loose.
If you don't have a suspect, stay in the emergency lane and watch over our vehicles. Also, make sure your lights are on. It seems they all are. We're good.
It's my fault.
Oop. Is someone up
You
front?
have doctors on duty.
I'm in the back too, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I was just... I'm counting.
Cool.
I'm doing inventory.
Come on, man. I'm not a materialistic item. I'm a
Well, you
human.
know what? I'm gonna follow the instructions and keep my distance from the amber
What?
lamps. Yeah, it say it right there on the door.
She asked
Keep
for
your
help, though,
distance.
man. Get me out of here.
That's talking to cars, you big body bitch. They ain't talking to you.
Oh shit.
Wait, what? Wait, who were you talking to?
Oh.
The big body bitch in the back.
Damn, he talking to you, Courtney.
What did I do?
The back of the car.
You say fuck me for?
He is in the back of the car. I'm at
No, he ain't.
the back of the car. They're a difference.
What are you, an English teacher?
No. All right. Well, hello. Were you golfing today?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Did great. You wouldn't know any of that.
You're right. I'm just,